Hi, everyone. Welcome to Recorded Vulnerabilities with Varsity Laurel. We all have those moments, those dark, sometimes contradictory parts of us that we'd rather run from. And my thought is, what if we hit record instead? So, this is a show where we're going to laugh, cry, and heal together. We will lead ourselves, but in community. So, tap in and let's go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another session of Recorded Vulnerabilities. I'm Varsity Laurel, and I'm excited to talk a little bit today. Okay, y'all see it, so let's just call it out. New scenario. I'm in my office, not in my living room. New hair. Cut the locks off after 5 months. And the end of a season. Okay, so listen. I talk about change. I mean, I'm in change leadership. One of the last episodes was about the happening and being in the midst of things. And all these three things I just broke down are being in the midst of things, okay? It's the week before school starts. There are no camps open. My kids are running literally around upstairs as I'm recording, so we will not be in my living room today. And the hair. Okay, let's talk about it. I love my locks. I talked about getting locks for 2 years. I wanted them back. And I had a vision for what I wanted them to look like. And I love my loctician. I love being in her chair. I love how we poured into each other in our chair. It was such a vibe. And I love the process of seeing them grow. And every time I went back for a retwist, it was like different. And oh my gosh, it hangs in my face now. Oh my gosh, I got a little ponytail. Like all the things. And then I realized, you know what? I kind of want them to be bigger. And I think I want a new color. And what does it look like to quit before you get too far ahead? You know, to not focus on the months that I invested in already, but to focus on, wait a minute, this isn't what I want. This isn't serving me in this season, and releasing, which was very hard to do. So I had to just say, cut it. Let me not think about it. Let me cut it because it'll be 1 year, 2 year. I'll be mad. I'll be deeper into it. So I want to honor myself and be true to myself. And one thing that I told myself is I'm not settling. I want what I want. I get what I want. And it's okay to start over. So I kind of started over. I mean, my hair's been shorter before, but I'm not locking this. I mean, I probably won't lock until the fall again. And so it's funny. It's just interesting how I never would have thought I would have cut them off after 5 or 6 months. Never. I was like in it to the, whatever, years. But it's just interesting the things that you discover along the way, and what you do with those discoveries is so important. It's really the defining moments. And then I think the biggest thing and the hardest thing to release is this season ending sooner than I wanted it to. So, I mean, I don't have no tea to tell. I mean, I do have tea to tell, but I ain't spilling it to y'all. I ain't no good. No, I don't have any tea for real. It's really just a matter of I had podcast producers, and it was really just a matter of level setting expectations and having conversations. And when you have conversations, you have to be open to it going anywhere it goes because you're dealing with other humans, right? And so no matter how well I may have thought I communicated or maybe didn't, right? I'm doing my best doesn't mean it was the best. Okay? I'm aware of that. That it's still not going to go the way I want it to go. So the podcast producers decided to part ways based on just differences in expectations. And first I was like, damn, really? Then I was like, you know what? Yes, that's okay. this actually works for me. I was going to wait till the end of the season, but that's because I was stuck to a path. I was committed on it looking a certain way, right? I was okay with cutting ties at the end of the season, but I was really committed to ending the season and completing the first season of podcasts. I don't know if y'all know how many podcasts are out there that have like 3 episodes or half a season or just one season. So I really wanted to be consistently consistent, okay? And finish what I started. But there were God was giving me signs that like maybe we should look at other ways. But I'm like, I don't have the capacity. I don't have the time. I'm doing this thing over here. I don't have the energy to do this. And so when they ended it, it was a forced end, but it caused me to end and say, you know what? Thank you. This was actually a gift. I didn't want it to look this way, but I don't know what's coming in the future. I don't know what next month should. I don't even know what this next hour finna bring, right? So I also have to have faith that like God knows. And so let me not force, let me lean in. I was already getting signs, so that's confirming. And I'm excited to see where it could go. Now listen, I could have pulled up some AI platforms. Megan, my team member, and I could have got to work, and this could have been our focus to skill ourselves up to self-produce. I could have hired some new producers like Bong Bong, make it look like this. I don't want people to see no changes, no nothing. Yes, and is that where I wanted all my energy to go with all the other things I have going on in life? You know, it's still summer. I'm trying to squeeze the life out of summer here in Columbus, Ohio, okay? Kids going back to school. You already know I'm a single mom. Work, taking care of my current clients, finding new clients, participating in leadership cohorts. That learning how to use an AI tool and self-produce, no. Recruiting and vetting and interviewing and asking all the questions and the pressure I'm about to put on producers, no. You know what? It's a micro season and it's a wrap. And we're going to start again in January. And I'm so excited. And that gives me time to take some deep breaths. It gives myself time to really decide what works for me. Maybe I do want to pop into some self-production. There's benefits to that. I might get a little bit more vulnerable with y'all without other people in the room. Might feel like I'm talking to the bathroom mirror. Or maybe I find some podcast producers that become best friends. And it still feels like I'm in my room, in my living room, kicking it with the homies and inviting y'all in. So I had a really wise person. This is why I love coaching. I love coaching because I get coached in almost every coaching session, y'all. I love it so much. It's all about reciprocity, and that's not even what I'm in it for. But I had someone that I was coaching say, change excites me. Conflict excites me because it's information that's telling me that something's wrong, which means there's an opportunity for it to be better. I'm gonna say it again because I know some of y'all ain't hear it. Y'all ain't hear it or y'all want to hear it again. I get excited by change and conflict because it's information telling me that something is wrong or not working, and it's providing me an opportunity to be better. So let's keep leaning into change. See, I don't talk about it. I live it. I'm the client and the president. Change leadership. What are y'all resisting right now? What are you fighting? What's one thing you can do to go from this to like this? Y'all see a little bit of openness I have now. You know, I just went from here to here. I ain't asking for this. It ain't got to be all that yet. Baby steps. Baby steps. We're gonna crawl. What can you do to just release that grip just a teeny weeny bit? And I'm excited to hear what would happen or what will happen when you do. I really love y'all. This is the end of a season. When I tell y'all I was so afraid to hit record and talk to y'all, this is the end of a season. So we gonna celebrate the hard things that we do, the hard decisions that we make for us, and therefore for others. I love y'all. I just really want to celebrate the ending of the season by saying how grateful I am to everyone that slides in my DMs on Instagram and tells me, updates about what they heard from the podcast. People that message me and be like, "Girl, I had to pause and da 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 da. I felt like I was talking to you. I was saying yes, queen, duh." Like, oh my gosh, the emails when I see people that people forward it to their friends. Oh, the love. It just makes my heart swell. And I'm living out a dream, y'all. For real. Life ain't perfect. It's really actually kind of grimy right now. Okay. But still in a dream. And I appreciate to everyone that's been a part of that dream. So listen, season 2, January 2026, Finsta to be lit. We are really gonna get in. We're gonna delve deeper. Like, y'all thought it was deep. I really want to challenge myself and y'all to really lean into this. And I'm manifesting more followers, more impact, more heart and mind shifts. Mochetta.